When the coronavirus first began, the airline industry was one of the first to suffer its impact, including the many businesses that surround airports. And that holds especially true for one hotel at Tulsa International Airport. 2 Works for You's Brady Halbleib shows us while air travel may be starting to bounce back, businesses continue to trail behind.
The good news is passengers are slowly starting to return to the Tulsa International Airport. But for businesses who rely heavily on air travel, like the Hilton Garden Inn just down the road, the increase is still not enough to support a full staff.
It's been a very interesting 5 months for sure.
For hotel manager Matt Drever, it's been a roller coaster since the beginning of the pandemic. But just as things started to look up towards the end of July, August brought another crash to the hotel.
We believe that that has to do with resurges of corona throughout the country, people get nervous again, starting to kind of relax that air travel.
The inn's occupancy, closely tied to airport travel, lost more than 60% of its business, leaving Drever no choice but to furlough more than 90% of his staff.
We're just trying to maintain the standard and keep things going as best we can to provide for our guests and just keep everybody safe and healthy and sane.
Back in April and May, it was pretty much a ghost town around here.
Meanwhile, the airport is showing a more positive trend. Not nearly the numbers prior to COVID, but enough to keep TSA busy.
It's slowly getting better, but we're still not close to where we were.
Chairs are stacked and lights are off for nearly all food vendors and stores at the airport. Still, passengers are down 59% at Tulsa's International Airport, but that's up 36% from back in April.
We're definitely seeing an improvement. It's just a slow, steady pace getting there.
However, that improvement not yet translating over to Hilton Garden Inn.
Hope at some point we can get back to some sort of normalcy and just get back to the way things were, if that's even ever going to be the case.
On a positive note, a $15.7 million grant funded through the CARES Act has allowed the airport to keep 100% of its employees for at least 4 months. However, there's no word on what they'll do if or when that fund eventually dries up. In Tulsa, Brady Halbleib, 2 Works for You.